Well, hello my beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with a little bonus reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I will also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is a little bonus reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But the full moon in Virgo is an extremely powerful force that affects us all energetically from the 7th of March. And you will feel that effect for 2 weeks after that 7th of March energy, okay? So you may already be feeling that shift as we move throughout this time period. The full moon actually takes place when Saturn, the planet of hard work, tough love, hard lessons and facts, changes signs into Pisces. So expect to feel extra sensitive, extra emotional, and however, it does make us more resilient during this period, and it's not to be feared when it calls us out in areas of our lives that need transformation. It actually helps us step into our power even further. So expect to be a little bit more focused on your health during this period, eating habits, sleeping patterns, exercise routines. You may also feel more compelled to source natural products for nutritional value, as well as alternative therapies. Now in the water, they're actually showing me an image of binoculars at this time. They look like golden binoculars, but I will connect to that energy now in a moment. I scry in the water at the same time as doing a reading, so they are showing me that quite heavily there. So they want one more, so I'll give it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Grand Angels. I think they want that one. Okay, so Saturn is really affecting you. We've got Saturn coming out there as well for you at the end of your cards. Now they're showing me binoculars. Okay, so this can mean that either you just bought a pair of binoculars or someone gifted you some. I mean, energetically, it can mean happy or good news. Something you've been focused on will arrive quite quickly for you. Could also be a secret goal, something that you have been concentrating on is headed your way. I also get an energy here of getting a different perspective on something. Getting a different perspective on something that perhaps has been weighing on your mind before you take action on it. Also, I mean, binoculars spiritually can mean your first impression is the right impression on a situation. So check in with your intuition regarding that. You may also see an image of binoculars or I mean, it could be on a billboard, it could be on a sign, it could be as soon as you go into the store, you see one which normally isn't in the store that you go to. So look out for a sign or a symbol of binoculars because they indicate that something that you're curious about or something, your future events are very prosperous, whatever it is you're focused on, okay? And it may be that there's a certain time frame that needs to be adhered to, but it will be showing up for you in your world. So look out for that. Just get your final card. Wheel of Life. A lucky turn of events, okay? Saturn actually is a very strict energy. It makes us more disciplined. So it's going to be working in your favor though, okay? Now let's see what cards are here for you. I also want to just connect to this time period for you because not only will you be feeling that you want to connect more to natural products, wanting to get out there in nature, you'll also start to become the best version of yourself by using empathy and love to realign yourself to your goals, but also release any perfectionistic tendencies or any inner critical narratives that have been getting in your way in order to love parts of yourself that you may have felt like you've neglected over the last couple of months due to a busy lifestyle, or if you've had lots of responsibilities and you've just been on the go and you haven't had time for you. So this is a time to really check in with yourself and give the space you need. Now, it also encourages you to declutter the home space, balance your finances, and be in the flow of natural organization without it feeling like a chore. So you may actually feel like you're doing so much, you're spinning all of the plates, but you're accomplishing great things and it doesn't feel like you're bogged down, okay? Also, you're gonna have a little bit more meditation time or quiet time for yourself, me time. You may even settle down with a nice book there. We do also have Mars and Neptune clashing during this period over the next week and a bit. So you may also feel like you've got excess energy and you want to channel it into something productive like exercise routines or, something artistic. You'll want to find an outlet for that so that you can release the pressure, because this period tends to be highly pressurized and you may have been feeling it. Okay, so let's get straight to it. We got the 10th house there. Now, the 10th house is actually very, very positive. There's lots of good luck that comes with the 10th house, ambition, whatever you're focused on, whether you're working or you're retired. This is about the goals that you have in life in general, not just to do with finances. And because you've got the Wheel of Fortune here as well, that means that there is a lucky turn of events working in your favor. But it says here, career, reputation, fame, legacy, public image, status, purpose, notoriety, achievement, power, and empire. Now, this is your protagonist energy. So a lot of you may be focused on how you feel in terms of your true calling, where you feel you are on your path. The moon energy will actually make you reflect on these things, really checking in with yourself to make sure that you're aligning yourself with your true motives, intentions, values, and making sure that you're on the right track. Now, a lot of it will be focused on how you feel you're doing in those areas, how accomplished you are in those areas. I see that you are a very talented and gifted person. Sometimes, especially with the Sun of Flames there and the Six of Cups, some of you may feel that you have up and down energy, that it fluctuates. This may be because of certain food substances that you eat. You may have like increased highs, like with caffeine or sugar, and then a crashing low. And you may feel a little bit lethargic from time to time or feel like procrastinating. And that's okay, but I feel like during this moon period, this full moon energy, that even though the full moon occurred on the 7th of March, you will feel its effects for 2 weeks after that, and you're going to feel like having a bit of an evaluation period, cutting out any food substances that make you feel slow, lethargic, or that they give you those highs and lows or those crashing moments. So I feel like you're actually creating a little bit more balance in your diet and your sleeping patterns, your exercise routines as well. But this, I feel this is about you, and it's almost extended to identity, because I don't really want to connect it to your career, because, we are... our identity is kind of wrapped up a little bit in our careers, our projects, and sometimes we kind of judge ourselves on how we feel we're doing. But during this period, I feel it's more that you're going to be more proud of yourself because you've accomplished quite a lot in a very difficult period, okay? Not only have we gone through a major pandemic and we're still, still trying to find our way through a new set of worlds or, new set of principles or guidelines, and some of us are doing better than others. So I feel you're really checking in with yourself, and your guides want you to know you're doing a really good job, okay, across the board. So some of you, I actually see a lot of you see an increase in status and reputation. You're known for being someone who is ambitious on your path. Again, whether you're retired or not, if you're decided to do a project, get some DIY done around the home, or you've decided you want to relocate or even buy a property abroad, so it's a retirement home, whatever your focus is, even getting to the top of the chain in your career, whatever your focus is, you are known to get the job done. You're not just a talker, you're a doer. So that's something that people look at you and are really in awe of, okay? They may not say it, but you are known for someone who is destined for great things, okay? I definitely see that people sort of mention you behind your back in a really positive way is what I'm picking up here as well. But a lot of you be focusing on your purpose and wondering about your achievement, how far you are along on the path and where you want to go next, especially since we've got the Judgment card here. So a lot of you are going to be caught up in that, judgment energy of, trying to find solutions in certain areas of your life. You've reached a bit of a fork in the road where you need to take the new steps or the next steps. And in order to do that, what? You've got to break old habits or patterns in order to give yourself a new lease of life. This card, I mean, it literally says renewal. So you're recharging your batteries over this full moon period. And a lot of you may have been feeling very scattered in your energy, or you've had lack of energy because you've been doing so much. Okay, you've been doing a lot of multitasking. I see that you've got a lot on your mind, and you may feel like your energy is depleted. So I feel you're really checking in with situations, people, food substances, all the things in your life, and asking yourself, which things feel negative? Which things drain me of my energy? And I feel like you're restructuring and cutting out those things in order to recharge, revitalize, and, you know, be on your true calling, your true life's purpose path, okay? Now, with this card, because it is the Judgment card, I feel some of you, there's aspects of yourself you feel like you've lost touch with, and you really want to connect to those things. Now, these could be things, I mean, we've got the Daughter of Coins there, okay? Daughter of Coins is the equivalent of the Knight of Coins, okay? So this is about your effort. You make a lot of effort for other people. Okay, you're someone who can be trusted, you're always there for people, you're someone who's very caring, and you have a lot of empathy and understanding, and you know, you're the person to go to if anyone needs any advice or help. What they're showing me here is now it's time to return the favor to yourself, okay? So I feel if you've neglected your own needs and you haven't had time recently, then I feel this is about slowing down the pace a little bit more just to recharge your batteries. This reading is a little bit different from the usual career, love readings, or the monthlies. This is about you checking in with your energy, because the full moon is all about energy. It tends to change and shift our energy patterns to make us feel a little bit exhausted, drained. The full moon in particular is, it highlights fears, doubts, or, you know, the things that are hidden within. You tend to be someone who, even when you're struggling, you put a brave smile on your face and you get on busy doing. You don't, you know, wallow in it. So the moon period actually draws those things from below to the surface. And that's why full moons tend to really drain us of energy. When the new moon comes along, then of course, then you're going to be charged and ready to go. So I definitely see that you are rediscovering aspects of yourself that perhaps you feel like you've lost touch with. So for example, if you always like to kick back and relax in the bath with a good book, but you just don't do it anymore because you haven't had time, or you've had a lot of responsibilities and you just crash out on the sofa instead of doing the things you used to do for you, then I feel like you're reconnecting to those things. It may even be a hobby, something you used to love doing a long time ago that perhaps you don't do anymore. It could also be, you know, reconnecting with friends that perhaps you don't talk to so much, because the Judgment card is a card of second chances, returning to the things that felt good. Okay, we also have that Daughter of Coins. So this is about self-investment, and it's also about all the hard work. You've been putting in extra hours in the office, or in terms of, you know, your effort into things, even if you're not in the career sector and you are someone who is retired, or you are a home help, or you are a parent who, you know, that's a job in itself. So I feel like you're looking at all the effort that you've been extending, and during this moon period, you're going to find a pocket for you in order to recharge your batteries, okay? Now, because the Daughter of Coins, of course, connects to the Pentacles and finances, I really feel that you are channeling some of your energy to getting organized when it comes to your finances. This is a card of, you know, you proceeding with integrity, putting a lot of effort into things, persevering, true grit, you know, you're persevering with your soul path. You are on the right track if you're asking that question, and your dedication, your determination, it will pay off, okay? Some of you may even have had some news come on in, a return on your finances or on your investments. If you're looking for a new job and you've put the feelers out and you've put a resume out there, there will be news coming on in that will actually see you step into a new position in some way. It'll take you by surprise. Could be a promotion, could be a new investment completely at a new company. So watch out for that. If you're not in the career sector and you're hoping to return to work, or you're hoping to get a job because you lost your job or you left your job, there's definitely an opportunity coming on in here for you. By the end of March, you will have interviewed and bagged an opportunity that is on your, is basically, it's your destiny to be at this place, okay? Some of you may even return to a sector that you used to love doing. So for example, if you are in finance and you used to work in retail and you loved it, you may return to that. If you are someone who was very spiritual and you had to go into an office job, you will return to the spiritual work, because I see a lot of spiritual development going on in this full moon period for you as well, okay? Now we do have, you're close to achieving your goal. Final phase before completion. Some tweaking needs to be done. Pay extra attention, details, and focus. Maybe that's why they showed me the binoculars for your reading. So it means you have to look at something a little bit more in closer detail, so that you can get, it's almost like how you're framing it. So perhaps sometimes when we look over contracts or we try to understand legalities about things, there's a lot of jargon there that's like, okay, could someone like explain that in like layman's terms for me so that I can really get it? Because sometimes they have all this like old, language document, which is like, I hereby, the bearer of the thing, will foresee this. And you're like, what? Just tell me what I need to do. Just tell me what it actually means. So some of you may actually have to focus a little bit more, or help someone understand you, help someone understand a document, or get someone to help you understand a document. Sorry, let me get my teeth back in my mouth. I'm stumbling today. I think maybe I've had too much coffee. I'm not sure. But anyway, if you've been feeling that some of your goals or the things that you're trying to accomplish have not been showing up for you, this is a period where you will win something, or something works out in your favor, something you will celebrate, okay? Because the resistance position is telling me that it's almost like you may have felt the universe has not been bestowing any goodness on you, or you may have felt that things, you want to return to the good old days, and you feel that everything at the moment has been out of balance, or just completely like on its head, because I'm getting the sense of everything's upside down. And you may feel that in your life some aspects have been turned upside down. They will go back to best again, if that makes sense, okay? I would say, especially with the Six of Cups here, sometimes it's difficult to move with the changes, especially if we were having a good time before. Sometimes there's a lot of change, and we can all feel in terms of world events, there's lots of changes going on behind the scenes that some of us are aware of, some of us are not. And I really get a sense that you are aware intuitively of these changes, and you're trying to find out how you fit into these changes long term. So I definitely see that a lot of you are taking responsibility in your world to restructure your world in a way that puts you in a very solid foundation. For example, financially, especially with the Six of Cups there, this is, really a return to good finances. It is the universe bestowing an opportunity on you that perhaps you didn't have before, that you've been longing for, or trying to make it happen in your world. And you may be, very savvy. I'm getting you being very savvy about how you restructure your finances in certain banking institutions, just to make sure they're covered by, insurance, and the institutions are not linked, so that you protect everything that you have asset-wise as well. I see that you are being very savvy with your finances. And although this is really not a reading about career, finances, or love, if it comes up, I will show you the energy that comes up. I will mention it, okay? Now, the Six of Cups is balance, basically, and you may have felt a little bit unbalanced recently. You may have also felt that everybody's got a lot of unrealistic expectations towards you, and I feel like you're trying to kick back against that and live life on your own terms, okay? It just feels like everybody wants something for nothing. That's what I'm picking up here, and you may feel that everybody or everything, something is draining your energy, and you're like, how do I just recalibrate and get back in the flow of things? You are about to do that. I want you to be aware. Six of Cups tends to mean the universe will bestow some goodness upon you. It may be a gift. I also feel that your guides want you to be aware. They want you to be aware that you are a gift, okay? Now, if no one's told you today, they're giving me that sentence, if no one's told you today that you're awesome, then I'm telling you that you're awesome. That's the sentence they're giving me. But you may actually see that as a post, a social media post online, or a meme, okay, that's coming through. I mean, it may even be like, in a picture frame or something. You'll see something like that in a store that says, if you haven't been told today that you're awesome, then I'm telling you that you're awesome, or remember that you're awesome, something like that. So look out for that there. That's coming through as well. We've got the Son of Flames. Now the Son of Flames, of course, is the equivalent of the Page of Wands. So some of you are yearning for something different, yearning for new passion or something exciting to happen. Some of you may feel that you're in the flow of routine, and whilst it's good to know where you're at, you're yearning for a new adventure, or you're hoping to take up a new hobby or bring a little bit more spontaneity into your world. Also, you may have felt a little bit bored or fed up with the way things have been recently. And I'm not just talking about world events. I'm talking about in your own personal sphere. I feel like you are feeling a little bit like, you know, frustrated about something. Things have been a bit chaotic, but at the same time, I feel like they've been a little bit humdrum, routine, repetitive, and I feel like you are yearning to explore outside your comfort zone or explore new things. This could be you wanting to take a vacation, or, you know, maybe go on a retreat. Maybe it's even a spiritual retreat. Some of you may even want to like start up a new project or a new business idea. You want to do something different, not just to challenge you in a really positive way, but also to bring a little bit more excitement in there and just, you know, spread your wings. I feel whatever dreams and goals and aspirations you have, you're definitely on the right track to making them happen. There's celebration here, there's good luck, opportunity, and I feel like preparation is meeting opportunity at this time for you. So whatever it is you're preparing, because these two cards at the end literally means you've prepared for this good luck, okay? So you're in a cycle of synchronicity. It's like when destiny meets synchronicity and preparation, then you are having, you know, the best luck available to you. Now, the Son of Flames in this position also can indicate that you have been running on empty in terms of your energy, and I feel like you are recharging those batteries. It's interesting that you got the gibbous moon there, okay? Because that indicates, you know, moon energy. Okay, let me put it like this. The sun shines all by itself. The star, you know, which is represented by your sign, Aquarius, it shines all by itself. But the moon cannot shine all by itself. It requires the sun and the stars in order, well, it really requires the sun to shine. So you may be looking at areas in your life, as I said, that robs you of your vitality or your energy, and you're cutting those things out so that you can be the best version of yourself and be recharged in order to focus your energy on the things that matter in your life so that you can be living your best life, okay? Now, at the end of, I mean, this is the outcome position, water element. So yes, you are going to feel a little bit more sensitive and emotional than usual, but it says here, trust your feelings. You're not using logic. Go with the flow, subtle changes, psychic dreaming, intuition, and emotional. So if you are restructuring your world, intuitively trust your hunches, because you're bang on point, okay? Also, I feel like you are in a cycle of surrender, which is really positive. It means that you are allowing and trusting the universe to bring you what you need at the right time. Now, we also have the 12th house, which means you're going to be super sensitive at this time, because the 12th house is all about secrets, how you secretly feel, you know, things that you don't share with other people. They may come to the surface just so you can process those difficult emotions. Also, it'll help you connect deeper to source. So you will find yourself in a flow of spiritual practices. Some of you will take up yoga, meditation. Some of you may try things like tarot, scrying, and you may even, unbeknownst to you, because of the time period, you may have even booked yourself a psychic reader or something like that so that you can get a little bit insight for the future. It says spirituality, healing, unseen realm, subconscious mind, solitude, karma, forgiveness, limiting beliefs. Okay, so this is a time period of recognizing that you are. They're actually showing me a dream catcher. Do you have a dream catcher in this? They're showing me a dream catcher. Let me see if there's any in your cards. No, they're showing me a dream catcher in the water right now. So, I mean, dream catchers tend to mean you are surrounded by peace and good energy, as well as protection and good luck, attracting a dream or making your dreams come true. So I feel you're checking in, and as you can see, I mean, the Egyptians really had it pegged, because pyramids, they have a very solid base, and they actually channel the energy upwards. As you can see, the energy is channeled upwards. And again, I again feel that this is how you are recharging your batteries. You are creating a solid foundation in order to channel your energy into the things that matter. Okay, and also you're going to get a sign or a symbol from your guides just to let you know that they are with you, and that they are helping you towards something better or something greater in your life. These images may come in the form of a dream catcher or binoculars, so look out for those. Okay, now I'm touching the card of Saturn and I'm getting a song. So let me just check in with the song for you. One moment, please. Okay, this is a very famous song. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar there'll be sun tomorrow. Okay, so I mean, that song is from Annie. Okay, I do know that. The sun will come out tomorrow, I think it's called, or the sun will come out tomorrow. Now this song may be relevant. You may hear this on the radio or on an advertisement or in a film. So listen out for that song for the next 6 weeks. I know this energy is good for 2 weeks because moon energy tends to be 2 weeks either side of the actual event, okay? But I feel up to 6 weeks you'll hear that song, and this indicates that there is a brighter future to look forward to, okay? But however, I am holding the Saturn card, which means you're going to be a little bit more strict with yourself, strict with your budget, strict with your energy and with your projects. And you're going to be more disciplined about what you do. So I feel you will not be in a period of procrastination. This is a time of being busy, 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 but you're going to be in the flow, okay? Now, Saturn actually moved into Aquarius, your sign, back in March 2020. And we all know what happened there, right? So this is a much easier energy to deal with because it moves into Pisces, which means it's all about your goals, your dreams, or the object of your desire. So it does mean that you're not going to fantasize about what you want. You're actually going to take action and make it happen. So this is a very positive energy for you. It says discipline, slow and steady, delayed tests, practicality, maturity, self-control, limits, endurance, structures, and tradition. So you may have felt that you've been tested throughout the last couple of months, or maybe even the last couple of years, actually. But these tests are all coming to a very positive conclusion. And I feel they actually work in your favor. They are indicating that things like diamonds are formed under pressure, is what they're showing me right now. I think that something similar came up in the Capricorn reading. So if you've got placements in Capricorn, perhaps check that reading out. But if not, you know, give it a wide berth. But they are indicating that you've had a lot of pressure on recently. This full moon almost acts like a catalyst to channel your energy and release it. But yes, you've been going through a period, a very deep period of maturing and learning a lot of lessons. You have been passing tests. I mean, nobody likes to be tested. We're all tested every day. And, you know, some more than others, of course. And I hate tests myself. I've been through the ringer with regards to tests. But they make you stronger. They make you more resilient to be able to be in a very good position for when major changes occur as well. You tend to be the sort of person who is a warrior, my beautiful Aquarius. You've had a very difficult journey, but things are getting easier for you, okay? I mean, the song that came up there indicates that things are going to get easier. There is a brighter day, and I actually feel in your energy and in your cards, it's reflected. Four of Flames is celebration. It's things reaching a climax that are positive for you, and you may win something. And of course, the Wheel of Fortune indicates good luck is on your side. So things are changing for the better. Now, the Four of Wands, especially since we've got Saturn there and the Four of Wands or the Four of Flames, it does indicate you may have a bit of a push and pull during this period of wanting to be a homebody, wanting to recharge your batteries, and then wanting to be social and get out there with friends or family, especially if you have responsibilities. You know, you may want to just kick back, relax, and have fun. This is a card of going out and enjoying yourself, but it's also a card of preparation to bring more stability and peace in your life. So rest is needed, especially during this full moon period. Now, also with the Four of Wands, this is a very creative phase. So I feel like you will embark on things that channel your energy into positive shifts for yourself, whether that's through art or exercise. I feel you're going to be enjoying yourself, getting out there, whether it's a new hobby, you're going to have a pleasurable time in good company is what I can feel here for you. Some of you may even have creative collaborations. So it may be friends and family coming together, or you may work on a creative project with someone that feels very fulfilling. This is a time when you're feeling a lot of vitality, a lot of excitement. So I feel that humdrum, that boredom. You are coming out of that cycle and things are taking a more spontaneous turn. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune there, it can indicate surprise reunions with people that you haven't seen for a long time, surprise news in your family that's to be celebrated. This is also a card of good luck, things working in your favor, working out the way you'd hoped for. It's even going to surprise you, because if everything has not been working in your favor, or has just felt like it's like on pause or you're in limbo, suddenly things start to go really well for you. And then I feel like you're asking the question like, things are going so good. Where's the catch? So I do feel there's no catch. It's just your time to receive rewards, abundance, and good luck, okay? So there is a lucky break here. Things are turning out perfectly for you. Whatever you're deciding, you're in a bit of a cycle at the moment, a bit of a fork in the road where you're deciding on what path to take. And I feel like you're on the right path. You will intuitively take the right decision, but they want you to slow down, okay? Slow down and check in with yourself just to make sure that you don't miss anything during these times where you want to change things. So whether you're thinking about changing your home, your job, or where you live, or you're just changing certain circumstances, how you approach things in your life, it's like slow down, check in with yourself, ask yourself, is this really how I want to proceed? And as soon as the answer is yes, then go for it. You are supported by the universe, okay? I'm just going to go and get a final card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you, whoa. Okay, so we have good luck. Look at that. Okay, Ladybug, good luck. And it says, you are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Okay, and you've got some really good karma coming back to you. So there's a lot of good luck on the horizon too. I mean, I would even say look out for a ladybug sign as well. We do have sea otter happiness. So of course you're checking with yourself just to see where you're happy. It's important. People ask, questions all the time, like how are you doing in life and what's going on? Nobody really asks, are you happy? So it's very important to really check in with yourself and see if you're in the flow of what you want, and if you feel like you're on the right direction. And if you're not, make the changes that are necessary to put yourself there. It says here, be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Okay, so this really indicates you bringing a lot more positivity in. You're attracting it at this time through things like law of attraction. The more positive you are, the more positive things you are actually attracting. I know it's easier said than done, especially since it's a very difficult time period right now, but things are taking a cycle of change. There are things that are changing around us in terms of world events that we have no control over. Okay, so if we cannot control those things, we can prepare for those things, and we can put ourselves in a good position to, accept these things or not, depending on how you feel about them. But worry will not change a thing. So peace of mind is important. And from a peace of mind point of view, then you can manifest from your highest regard. Okay, that's why you'll see lots of clickbait news articles that actually bring fear into the world, or they want you to be scared, things like that, because they want to change your vibration. So it's really important to try and remain in a positive state of energy. And again, I know it's easier said than done. If you're worried about something, ask yourself these questions. Can I do something about it? If the answer is yes, then do something about it. If the answer is no, then there's nothing you can do about it. So breathe, relax, because what is meant for you will never ever pass you by, okay? So I'll leave it there. I'm just going to go and get a trinket for you. We have the yin and yang, okay? So that is about peace, harmony, and balance. So during this full moon period, for the next couple of weeks, you're trying to bring a lot more balance into your world, and everything will be calibrated so that you do have that equal give and take in your life, reciprocity, but most importantly, peace of mind. You're putting yourself in a really good position so that no one ever gets to rob you of your peace of mind, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.